between the delay in appointment of the judges, and the centre has written to CJI D.Y. Chandrachud. As per sources, the letter reportedly mentions that the government wants its representatives on the Supreme Court Collegium. Government believes that this will add more transparency and public accountability in the selection process of Constitutional Court judges. Remember, this comes in amid a bitter tug-of-war between the executive and the judiciary over selection of judges. However, sources suggest that the SC Collegium is unlikely to accept the request. My colleague Harish is joining me on the phone line to get us more details. Harish, this appears to be like a brand new area of concern where it comes to the government versus the judiciary. Now, where they are talking about the delay in appointment, that is one aspect of it. But now, what they want is that there should be representatives as far as the selection of judges are concerned in the Collegium. What exactly do we know about it? Has the Collegium expressed their reservation even to have representatives of the government in the deciding factor for who is going to be the judges around?
Yes, that is right. The government has opened another front in the ongoing ongoing battle with the higher judiciary as far as appointment of judges and the scrapping of the NJSC is concerned. The centre has written to the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, suggesting inclusion of government representatives in the Supreme Court created two-tiered collegium for and says this is for infusion of transparency and public accountability into the selection process of Constitutional Court judges. Rijuju's letter to the Chief Justice is the latest in the series of criticism by constitutional authorities, including the Vice President and Lok Sabha Speaker, who have also accused the Supreme Court of often encroaching into the domain of the legislature. And a month and a half after publicly stating that the collegium system lacks transparency and accountability, the minister has suggested inclusion of the government's representatives in the Supreme Court Collegium and concerned state government representatives in the High Court Collegium to dispel a notion of that opaqueness shrouds the process for selection of Constitutional Court judges. And this is being seen as an attempt to bring the cost NJC via backdoor. The Supreme Court, according to sources, is of the opinion that suggestion to include government representatives in the collegium is a fresh attempt to bring through backdoor the shades of an NJC, which was passed unanimously by the Parliament, but quashed as unconstitutional by the five-judge Supreme Court bench in 2015. The NJC was to be headed by Chief Justice and comprised of two most senior judges, Law Minister and two eminent persons selected by a panel comprising Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition and the Chief Justice of India. So we'll have to wait and watch what kind of stand the Supreme Court Collegium will take in this regard.
Absolutely, Harish, and appreciate you joining us with all those details, and we shall come back to you to take the update as to how is the Collegium reacting to this new suggestion of the Law Minister, where he has written to the CJI asking that there should be government representatives in the Collegium for better transparency in deciding as to who are going to be the judges of our courts.